Hi guys, so I am in my kitchen today, but I'll not be baking anything. It's my off. But that doesn't mean that I'll not be treating myself to some delicious desserts. I'm going to order in and share with you my go-to desserts that I order when I'm feeling lazy but my sweet tooth can't get enough. I'm going to get on to the Zomato app and see what options I have. I already have a few things in mind, so let's do this. Alright, so I've been on the app for a while now and मैंने initially सोचा था that I'll order about 3 to 4 things, but इतनी ज़्यादा variety I just can't get myself to pick. तो मैंने already 7 desserts add कर लिए to my order, and it turns out that we are going to try 7 desserts from 7 different places. So the first dessert that I've ordered is this Japanese cotton cheesecake from this bakery called Sibang. I hope I'm getting it right and it looks absolutely delicious. Now, if I have to eat either an American cheesecake or a Japanese cheesecake for the rest of my life, I think I would end up picking an American cheesecake. But on some days, nothing can match the fluffiness and the airiness of a Japanese cheesecake. And today is one such day. So here we go. It just melts in your mouth. And if you're a cheesecake person, I think you must try this fluffy, airy cheesecake. The next dessert that I have is a mille-feuille from one of my favorite dessert stops in the city, which is Paul. Mille-feuille basically means 1,000 sheets in French, and trust me, it's as fancy as it sounds. And there's no graceful way to eat a mille-feuille, so I'm going to dig right in and don't judge me if it gets messy. It's got these nice flaky layers of filo, and there's a very thick, luscious layer of pastry cream in the center. It's just like the best of both worlds. Now let's travel from Paris back to my childhood with one of the most popular desserts. Drum roll please. It's Nirula's hot chocolate fudge. I remember as kids when we would go to the movies with parents, we would always make a stop at Nirula for the iconic hot chocolate fudge. I'm just so glad that it's still around and we can order it when we want, because it doesn't get better than this. This is nostalgia in a jar. Next up on my list is a triple donut box from MOD, and of course I got chocolate, chocolate and more chocolate. Actually, let me tell you, the best way to eat them is to heat them in the microwave for about 8 seconds so that it gets nice and melty. And let me know in the comments below which donuts you pick up when you go to MOD so that I can decide whether we can be friends or not. Next up on my list is again very popular brownies from Theobroma. I remember जब Theobroma Delhi में नहीं था and my dad would go to Bombay. Every time he would come back with boxes and boxes of Theobroma brownies because all my cousins would love them. And I'm so glad it's here now. And whenever I'm craving chocolate but don't feel like baking brownies, I can just order them in. And today I got Nutella brownies because I think the only thing that can make brownies better is some Nutella. So next up on my list is Lopera. I remember I was still in school or I think college when I went to Lopera for the first time in Hoskas, and everything just sounded so French and fancy and confusing. But I've fallen in love with it over the years, and what I've gotten from there today is this very posh looking royal chocolate. It's got this very tempting, delicious chocolate shell on top, and once you bite into it, there's a chocolate mousse. Extremely fluffy, and you also get a crunch from this chocolate base. So it has about 3 elements and all of them go so well together. I mean, whenever you're feeling fancy and if you're throwing a party, just for yourself, get your hands on this. So 6 desserts later, I'm in dessert coma, but I always have space for some naturals. I remember I was in Goa when I had Naturals ice cream for the first time. And the best part is that everybody at home loves it, right? So my dad would always get an anjeer, my mom loves the sitafal, my sister gets the roasted almond, and for me, especially in this season, it's always mango. So I got this mini tub for myself and I'm going to binge eat it while I binge watch my favorite shows. So good. So I had a great time tasting these desserts and I hope you enjoyed watching the video as well. Let me know which dessert you're going to Zomato now, which one was the most exciting to you. And besides that, if there's any other dessert that you'd like me to try, let me know in the comments below. And while you're at it, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys very soon hopefully. Until then, take care and stay safe.